So the overall test run for my Navimow has been pretty good. Set up a few things that I don't know if it could get around, but overall it's treating the yard pretty well. You know, I might need to remap and just get this edge a little bit better, because honestly all of the edges, I just did it real fast just to see if I can see how well the machine worked and just see the feasibility of it. But the one issue that I am seeing is I'm in Florida, so there is gonna be heavy rain and heavy winds. And the initial recommended Navimow house, it looks pretty bad because it's just a shell that just covers just the top, but the sides, both of the sides and the front would be open. So I kind of wanted to build a little bit sturdier house and a heavier house, so when the rains and wind comes, it's not just gonna blow over. So I think what I'm gonna do is build, I measured it out, I probably need like about a 32 by 32, so it's pretty much just a box, and 16 inches high. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, as this thing's mowing, I think this is the second go round. It's already done the yard once, but this is just running it back. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So pretty much right now what I'm doing is I'm just building building the base. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just pretty much building the base. This is, like I said, this is just a test run, so I'm just building the base right now. And what I'm gonna do is just pretty much build the base right here based off these platforms. And pretty much I stole this idea from a guy that was building a doghouse on YouTube, so I'll link his video as well. But I'm gonna make my own little rendition, obviously, but I'm just gonna lay these as the base, and then I'm gonna cut a frame out of this 2x2 and then line it with these. The guy in the video, he lined it with one piece of plywood. I thought it would look better to just put individual 2x4s. I thought it would just look better. Probably hold up a little bit better too, rather than just like a half-inch thick piece of plywood. So I'll let you guys know what it looks like whenever I'm done. Oh yeah, and I did copy his suggestion and just got the outside approved, so they don't rot out. So I'll let you guys know what it looks like. So hey, as I'm making the frame, this is one side, but I'm just making these little brackets, and what I'm doing is just screwing a little bit in just to make this nice and firm, you know. So I have a bracket, so I know where to screw this in. And how I'm measuring it is I want this to be slightly over the edge, so whenever it rains, the rain drips off and it goes down to the floor and not on that other piece of wood. So now I'm just gonna screw these in, this one right there, to this baseboard, and then continue making my, I'm gonna do the same to this side and then make a box, and I'll catch you guys up whenever I'm done with that. So now I have this, have the frame built out. The one thing I will say is these are supposed to be 2x2s, and my screws are 3 inches, and it's going through both of these. So might want to get some shorter screws or just drill holes next time. I'm probably going to drill holes for all of these side slats. I'm going to drill holes with a little drill bit. Oh man, this one looks bad. Maybe I'll see if I got another one. We'll see. I'll let you know what it looks like whenever it has all the side slats on it. So this is what it looks like. both of them. Now all I'm gonna do is use a sheet of plywood to kind of finish it off. I'm gonna make a back, a front little entrance, and then the 2 roof pieces, and then I'll be done. And I'll kind of show you guys the process of that, because I'll cut it with my jigsaw and I'll just show you how I draw it out and how I figure it out. All right. And kind of as I'm going through this, FYI, I did use like 5 cards. I just bent them to space all this stuff out evenly, because I wanted a space in between. I think it looks a little bit nicer and cleaner than having everything just kind of up against each other. And what I did was kind of just put them in there, and then whenever I did this, I did one side, I drilled the hole, and then I just slid to the next side, drilled the hole, changed the bit, screwed in the screw, and then it just went to the next one all the way down for both of them. So yeah, just some kind of consistent spacer that's not going to fall down. The reason I bent them is because they kept on falling down, and I didn't, it starts getting a little heavy for me to lift it up, so I just did it like that. So I guess the next step was to like really put it in there and see how it's gonna actually like line up. So I'm gonna put 1 piece of plywood on the back, and I went to Home Depot, and that those shingles are actually pretty expensive, so I actually decided not to do that. I'm gonna have one of the see-through roofs up top, the polycarbonate, and I'm gonna have it slanted up from the right higher and slanted down on the left, so the water goes this way when it lands. So yeah, right now I'm about to measure from this side all the way to this side, 90 degrees all the way up. And then I think on this side, I'm gonna want this side maybe about 4 inches taller. So there will be a 4-inch degrade throughout the situation. So I'll show you guys what that looks like after I cut this piece of plywood to, you know, shape out right here. All right, so I just cut this out with the plywood. This side 4 inches taller than this side. This side's supposed to be flush. That side I have a little wedge. Haven't really done it yet, but I realized that this side needs to be 4 inches taller than this side, which is a point, which is nothing. So I'm gonna screw this in and then cut off the top and then let you guys know how it's looking. But for right now, this is how it's looking. I screwed in the back part, but right now I think that's gonna be a good little entrance and house for my lawnmower. And I have this like this, and then a clear roof on it, and then probably just paint it, and then that's probably gonna be it. All right, so this is the final look. So what I'm probably gonna do is take this little wedge piece out and just have it nailed right there, right there, right there, right there, so it'll kind of go this way, all that way. So I'll probably just take this out. So what I'm probably gonna do is just end up painting everything. Oh, how was this supposed to happen? What I'm probably gonna do is end up painting everything and then putting it together where it needs to be, and that'll be the end of this. All right, guys. So this is pretty much almost the last step. I have it pretty much painted from the outside. And you know, this goes without saying, this is all, you know, just a prototype. So whenever I determine if this is actually working or not working, there definitely might be some revisions and some extra touch-ups, and all that might happen for sure. But make sure that it fits, and put a piece of turf on the bottom just to make sure, you know, the oncoming and offgoing is always going to be a smooth landing. That's the intention behind it. But we'll, like I said, it's just a prototype, so we'll see how everything really plays out, and we'll kind of just go from there. But yeah, that's how it's looking right now. I just got to put the roof on and put the wires through the back, and then kind of just go from there. I'll let you guys know what the final product looks like. But right now, I just kind of painted everything right here on the piece of wood that I cut the back out of, extra piece, and I just let all the paint dry and whatnot in the sun. It took like 20-30 minutes. I know this side, I don't know why I didn't paint the bottom of that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing, if I even care, or if I really don't like that color too much, but I made it just match the house pretty much. So maybe I'll end up painting the inside eventually, so it doesn't look like wood at all. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I really just kind of want to ask my parents like what color this back. So I kind of wish that it was this color, but with like a navy blue type of accent. But we'll see. Anyways, I'll let you guys know the finished product once it's all hooked up and wired. I left a little space in the back on the bottom just for the wires to go through. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So just gonna wire it up and screw on the roof, and then it'll be pretty much done. Alright guys, I'll let you know the finished product. Alright guys, this is the finished product. So I imagine just the rain is just gonna kind of come this way. So I have it sloped, got it vented. I'm hoping that this doesn't lift up with the rain and wind, but we'll see. And like I said, if I need to, I can make revisions, no problem. But for right now, this is the end product. I'm gonna tie those wires up, but right now I just have them bunched back there. Like I said, this is just a prototype, just to get a house built for this thing. So whenever it starts raining, which is probably gonna rain today, it's semi-protected. So, all right, guys. So it's raining, and this thing's holding up pretty well. Obviously, there's a really, really super light rain right now, but the machine's super dry. Inside of the enclosure is pretty dry. So it looks like everything's holding up pretty well. Water's, I kind of want to see where it's going to end up falling, but I think it'll be fine. Well, yeah, this is how it's holding up.